the Las Vegas Aces. So let me see how much it's gonna bust my pockets to go see the Aces in their first preseason game, man. $19, jeez Christ, Jesus, please, man.
A'ja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces just received a harsh reality check, and it's not looking good. While the Indiana Fever's preseason game sold out in less than an hour, A'ja Wilson, the reigning MVP, and her team are practically giving away tickets. Caitlin Clark is outdrawing a team that features some of the WNBA's biggest names, and the contrast couldn't be more obvious. Did A'ja Wilson forget to promote the game? Did the Aces marketing team get distracted? Whatever the reason, the numbers don't lie. People aren't showing up for the defending champions, but they are fighting for a chance to watch Clark play.
But yeah, man. A'ja Wilson, man, commanding $19.
Caitlin Clark doesn't just move the needle, she is the needle. And if you need any more proof of that, the Indiana Fever exhibition game sold out in just about 30 minutes.
Caitlin Clark doesn't just move the needle, she is the needle. And if you need more proof, just look at the Indiana Fever's exhibition game against Brazil. It sold out in just 36 minutes, while tickets for A'ja Wilson's Aces game are sitting at just $19 and still aren't selling.
Hey, it's a big situation again. Like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold out in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like, obviously, you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold out in 40 minutes, but like realistically, it almost crashed the website.
Over in Indiana, fans are scrambling for any seat they can find, with resale prices reaching as high as $500 for what is essentially a preseason warm-up. Fans are treating this game like it's the WNBA Finals, while in Vegas, the Aces are struggling to fill seats, despite having a championship-caliber team. The situation in Las Vegas is almost embarrassing. The Aces are a team loaded with MVPs, All-Stars, and Olympians.
This, by the way, is driving A'ja Wilson fans nuts. They're furious that this is happening on the same day. Why are they doing this? Oh my God, don't they realize the impact of A'ja Wilson, blah, blah. What impact? Stop it.
Yet they're having to practically beg people to show up. At this rate, they might as well throw in a free drink and souvenir just to fill the arena. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark has fans dropping thousands just to get in the building. Aces fans are outraged, wondering why nobody seems to care about their team, but the truth is right in front of them. The excitement is elsewhere, and that's a tough pill to swallow.
Finding affordable tickets for the Indiana Fever preseason game against Brazil at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Seats at the arena for the May 4th matchup between the Indiana Fever and Brazil were first offered to season ticket holders and a few top donors. Didn't take long for them to be gone.
Think about it. The resale value of 2 courtside Fever tickets for a preseason game could cover a round-trip flight to Las Vegas, a luxury hotel stay, and a 5-star dinner, with enough left over to snag Aces tickets and still have change. That's how massive the gap is. While the Fever have become the most exciting ticket in the WNBA, the Aces are looking more like an afterthought.
37 minutes. That's all the time it took for all 13,000 tickets to sell to season ticket holders. The University of Iowa is trying to make sure the tickets go to fans. Instead, the legislature may do even more. The words "sold out" are plastered on the doors at Carver Hawkeye Arena and the team's website for tickets to see Hawkeye legend Caitlin Clark and her Indiana Fever take on the Brazil women's team in a preseason game.
The dominance on the court isn't translating to interest off the court, and that's the real issue. Winning titles doesn't always mean winning fans. Some will argue that Las Vegas has too many entertainment options, but let's be honest, Indiana isn't exactly New York City.
They're sold out, so I really don't know what they're gonna do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities, and you know, a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa. If you move this to a stadium, it would be sold out.
And yet Fever games are selling out faster than any team in WNBA history. Aja Wilson, the supposed face of the league, can't even get enough fans in the stands to cover the cost of a decent meal, while Caitlin Clark, fresh off a historic rookie season, has the entire sports world watching her every move. The Fevers' stock is soaring, while the Aces are struggling to stay relevant in the conversation.
You see how many people showed up to watch Caitlin Clark play golf? With actual attention, economics at play, Caitlin's participation in any league has an existential bearing. Nobody outside of Asia herself cares about whether Asia shows up.
The Aces thought they were the biggest draw in the WNBA. Then Caitlin Clark arrived, and suddenly, everything changed overnight. Aces fans love to bring up their back-to-back championships. But here's the truth. What's the point of being a dominant team if nobody is watching? You could walk into an Aces game 5 minutes before tip-off and still land a front-row seat like it's an open mic night. Meanwhile, trying to get a Caitlin Clark ticket is like trying to score front-row seats at a Taylor Swift concert. Gone in seconds. There are levels to this, and Caitlin Clark is proving that she's in a league of her own.
I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try to be the best. I get y'all saying best player in the world. That's great. It looks great. But I want to be the best person. I want to be the best teammate, because that's how I get the best out of my team.
The WNBA's future has arrived, and the Aces have been left behind. And before anyone tries to use the "it's just preseason" excuse, let's not forget, Clark's preseason games are selling out instantly, while the Aces can't even fill half their arena. That says everything you need to know. At some point, Aja Wilson and her team need to come to terms with reality. They are no longer the main attraction. The WNBA is Caitlin Clark's league now, and the sooner they accept it, the better.
Shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised, because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason exhibition game, where the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy, but it was sold out and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa women's basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow for the general public because you can't.
Las Vegas should have no problem selling tickets. It's a tourist city with a constant flow of visitors looking for entertainment. Filling a small arena should be the easiest thing in the world, especially when tickets are dirt cheap. And yet, they're struggling. The reigning MVP, the championship. Pedigree. It's not enough. People just aren't interested. On the other hand, Caitlin Clark has fans traveling across the country just to watch her play.
Something that we've seen jump so much this season in the WNBA is merch sales. There was a report that came out from the boardroom saying that since the start of the regular season, sales of WNBA merchandise are up over 500% versus the same period last year, with fan gear sales over the first half of the season at the highest in league history. Player-specific merchandise, including jerseys and t-shirts, have seen a staggering 1,000% increase in sales. Additionally, sales of league-specific merchandise like the popular orange WNBA hoodie are also up 200%.
That's the difference between being a great player and being a superstar. The ticket sales aren't the only thing proving Clark's impact. WNBA merchandise sales have skyrocketed by 500% since she entered the league.
Top-selling WNBA player merch: Caitlin Clark, #1 in jersey sales, Angel Reese 2, Sabrina 3, Kate Martin 4. We talked about this earlier in the season. I feel sad that Kate Martin also hasn't gotten as much playing time the second half of the season. I feel like she deserves more, or maybe she deserves a different team. How crazy would that be if she went to Indiana? Just saying. And then #5 on the list is Aja Wilson.
Player-specific jerseys have seen a 1,000% increase, and Clark's jersey is leading the pack, outselling not just WNBA stars but even some NBA players. Meanwhile, Aja Wilson is sitting in 5th place on the list, hoping someone picks up her jersey along with a meal combo. The numbers don't lie, the fans don't lie. Caitlin Clark is the biggest name in the league, and it's not even close.
On topic in sports, the face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. Every time this woman steps on the court, she's doing something that we've never seen before. She is officially the face of the league. There's no doubt about it. The numbers don't lie, whether it's viewership, whether it's ticket attendance. She's doing sold out.
Aces fans can talk all they want about respect, but at the end of the day, if people actually cared, the ticket sales would reflect it. Meanwhile, Clark could announce she's playing a pickup game at a local gym, and fans would be lined up outside like it's Black Friday. The hype is unmatched, and the proof keeps piling up.
I want to be great for you guys. No offense, but I want to be great for my team. I want to be great for this franchise. It is hard as shit. It is hard as shit because there's tons of people that want to break you down. Great teams in this league that are going to try to come after you every single night. But when it comes to taking accountability, I have no problem in that because I want to be great. I want to be great for my teammates. So yes, it can start in practice. Yes, it starts in training camp. Yes, it starts in the wins and the losses. But I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to challenge myself and my teammates every single day. Because when you're talking about greatness, it starts with consistency.
While Aja Wilson and the Aces are struggling to convince people to show up, Caitlin Clark is selling out arenas across the country. It's funny how people try to downplay Clark's impact when the evidence is right in front of them.
Starts with me, and it's going to always be with me because I have 11 other women in that locker room that I need to pull greatness out of. So that's where it goes from. If it's talking more, is it trying to fly on the court, is it being a defensive presence? I'm going to be that every single day for my team because I want them to be great. Not just for rings and banners, because I know the potential that we have in our locker room.
Ticket sales through the roof, TV ratings breaking records, hype that no player in WNBA history has ever generated before. The Aces may have the championships, but Caitlin Clark is running the league. The jealousy, the bitterness, the endless attempts to dismiss her success, it doesn't matter. She's already taken over.
So, for all Aces fans, it's over. It's over. It's over. The reign of the Aces is over. I understand the shortest dynasty in the history of the sport of basketball. You know, I've never heard of a dynasty that won 2 championships and then was done. Because you're seeing all the ring-chasing free agents getting out of Vegas.
Other WNBA players can tweet, complain, and throw shade all they want. But at the end of the day, Caitlin Clark is the one filling arenas. If Aja Wilson and the Aces don't like it, well, that's just too bad. The future has arrived, and it's wearing an Indiana Fever jersey. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. See you in the next one.